So guys, that boot, like I said, is actually supposed to sit down flush on top of the control arm, and that's a difficult task with these things. But I'm going to try to see if I can work it on there a little bit. Maybe I got a little tool here that might help. Not sure yet. I'm going to work it here a little bit. One side than the other. The object, without putting a hole in it. Put a hole in it, you must as well forget it. Don't put it on at all. So essentially, that's what I'm trying to do, is get it on here without a hole in it. This is actually working quite well. It's actually working quite well. I'll show you once I'm done here. Crush mill. Excited now that I'm actually having some fairly good luck. A little nick in her there, but she didn't go all the way through. Probably as good as you're going to get, guys. Essentially, what I've done is I've hammered that down so it's a lot closer to the edge. Could go a little more yet. It's a pretty good lip on there. It's not going to come off, and I don't want to risk hammering on it anymore, so we're going to call that good enough. Now the next step will be getting the knuckle back on the stud. So that's where I might need a pry bar again, but we'll see. A lot of times if you pull the joint out towards the front, pull the stud out towards the front, actually I might have to jack her up a little more too, because you gotta have some clearance. Okay, that's as high as she's gonna go based on what I'm seeing. So what I'm gonna do is look for my pry bar that I used to pop it apart with. Got to be here somewhere. Here it is. I need to pry it up some form or another so that I can get it up and over that joint. Up, over, and down, like so. I'll show you what I got here, guys, in a second. Take my glasses off before I break them. My sunglasses. Okay, now the pressure's off the jack stand. Ideally, I'm probably going to have to put some pressure on it because that joint needs to go down just a little more. It's got to go down a little more here so I can get a good start on the threads with the nut. So what I'm going to do is take her down a little more. Now this can be on the control arm itself. This nut doesn't have to be on the... Actually, we'll do the jack. Put the jack back now. The jack is a little more easy to adjust. A little easier to adjust. So I'm going to drop that right down so it's back on the frame for safety once again. We had it a while ago. Okay, we're sitting on the frame and the jack. So now, drop this guy down a little bit. This jack stand here. Or jack, we'll set back down a little bit. Okay. So now we've got an option to work it. Tighten it up so we can pump her up. Screw the screw mechanism all the way out. Get that underneath. And put some pressure on just the control arm. Keep the car where it is. Now, guys, if you watch, you'll be able to see that by using that jag, Jacking that right up in place. See that? We're pressing that rubber. Okay. That's good enough. That's about as far as it's going to go. So now we're going to take this brand new castle nut that we have here that is supposed to go on there, and we're going to put it right on that stud where it belongs, right here on top. Nice. New thread, no rust. Pretty much put all that on right finger tight. Put her on finger tight. Now, if you look, you will be able to see where the you'll be able to see right there is a hole in that stud where the if I were to back it off just a tiny little bit here, guys, I'd be able to slide the cotter pin right in there. That's lined up in a good spot there too. See, the cotter pin goes in, but that bolt's not tight yet. That nut's not tight yet, I should say. So I want to tighten that nut up, but I got to make sure the hole lines up with one of those notches. So let's tighten her up a little and make sure we get her lined up. Make sure she's as tight as she needs to be. That might draw that in a little more. They usually do. Okay, let's get tight. Don't want to over tighten it, so we'll take it to the next hole. Right about there. Now, I could go one more, because I like to over tighten things. I'm just bad for that. Okay, that's tight. Now we're going to slide that cotter pin right in there. What I'll do is I'll slide it through from the other side, so you guys can see what's going on here. Where's the hole? Oh, I turned her. Shit. That's not going to work. Alright. I'll have to slide her through here. Slide that cotter pin right through that hole. Now, you should be able to see the cotter pin is actually right through the hole there. It's a little hard to see, I know. But the cotter pin is right through that hole right there. So now I need to bend the ends up, the tips up on the other side over there. Bend them up, and then I'll show you. Okay guys, just so you can see, hopefully, you see how I bent the top, one piece off that up over the top. Well, even though you can't see it, the other piece, it bent down in the back. It might be hard to see. One piece is up over the top, the other piece went down in the back, and the whole idea there is to essentially just make sure that the cotter pin can't come out, right? That's the idea behind it. So that cotter pin's not going anywhere, so that nut can't back off. So that's it, guys. The ball joint's in. Now all I can do is put the tie rod back on. Put a little piece of welding rod or something through there to replace the cotter pin that came out. And put the wheel back on. We are good to go. Now this might require an impact gun. Sometimes these joints are like that. I'm going to spray it good with WD first. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, focus on that, but the cotter pin that is still in there, I've got to knock that out before I can do anything. So a piece of welding rod would work on that. Maybe the same piece that I want to replace it with. Oh, we'll just push it right through. Give me 1 second.